Hey everyone, this is Donald the Repentless with my general blogging series called It's My Channel and I'll whine if I want to. Today I went in for the final molding of my dentures. I'll be getting them Tuesday, which is nice. It, the whole process, I've never had dentures before, never got them before. So, excuse me. Um, I went through the process of the molding. It wasn't too long, but it was at least half an hour of him like bite down, okay, open your mouth, looking in my mouth and making sure everything lined up straight before taking the final mold of them. Which thankfully is the mold is thinner than the mold that they used to do the impressions, because that was kind of a painful thing. That thing digging into to the sides of my mouth and the bottom of my mouth, and it was a little painful, but annoyingly painful. But anyways, the other thing I'm going to mention, I'm not going to do a whole news brief on this, but when I was riding up to the Denture place, and later when I was riding home on the bus, I noticed that they're starting to demolish the old hospital up there on Memorial by the ISU campus. Um, shows how much attention I'm paying to the local news when they actually had an article about this in January and February of this year, saying how they're going to tear it down. Although there's no definite plans for what they're going to do with the property once the old hospital is demolished, some of the early stories were talking about possible ISU student housing and that kind of thing. It'll really be interesting to see what they do with that property. Another property I'm interested in what they're going to do with is the old Kmart building over by the Pine Ridge Mall, and they are doing a lot of construction in that area. Popeyes, Panera Bread, Red Robin, Hobby Lobby, and a couple of other things are going in there. Um, so that area is building up, and they're also building the Hobby Lobby. If you know Pine Ridge Mall, the front entrance by Yellowstone. If you've been there recently, they're building up this thing by the Cal Ranch, which, by the way, Cal Ranch is coming up on my work schedule next week. The one out the Pine Ridge Mall is also one in Ogden and one in Idaho Falls. So, but like I said, that's where Hobby Lobby is going in, and it's a fairly decent sized building. There's a building for it. Um, I haven't had a chance to really try any of the new things. I mean, I want to try Popeyes. Um, I've always seen ads for Popeyes on cable, but we haven't had one here. And until I get my teeth in, which will be Tuesday, um, I don't exactly feel comfortable eating like fried chicken, like the bone fried chicken like people normally eat. My gums are still a bit. What's the word I'm looking for? A bit soft, so I can't really do a lot of chewing. So, which will be taken care of when I do get my dentures, and also I need to be making more money so I can afford to occasionally go to someplace like Red Robin or to Popeyes. They've also opened up the A&W at right beside the Willie's Pit Stop on Arthur, which is another place I want to try out. I haven't eaten at A&W for a long time, and it's been a long time since I've had a decent A&W root beer float, which is like one of their signature things. And I don't know, for some reason, the A&W root beer that's getting in the bottles just doesn't taste quite the same as as a good old frosty mug of A&W root beer from the tap. And so, see what else is going on. Like I said, I'm working next week. Monday I'm going to Ogden. Tuesday we're doing the one here in Pocatello, and then Thursday we're doing the one in Idaho Falls. So I'm really glad that I'm working next week. You know, earn a paycheck for once, for a change. Well, I earn paychecks, you know, but not as regularly as I would like to, or as much as I would like to. Um, you know, a lot of it has to do with my health. A lot of it has to do with my asset levels, which is one of the episodes for Life of an Inventory Auditor that I'm working on is a whole episode that talks about the asset level and, you know, pay and scheduling and all that stuff. So, you know, I guess I'm saying working on it. I'm more or less just collecting my thoughts and trying to put them together in some sort of cohesive, you know, manageable format where I cover things in an organized way where I don't like just stumble along and go back and forth between various subjects and, you know, systematic way. But anyways, I just thought I'd make this video. Um, when next week when I get my new dentures, I'll probably shoot a brief thing, you know, sort of a before and after when me without the teeth and me with the teeth. You know, that's one of the things. You know, I might have to learn how to take care of dentures. Is the first thing I need to do. Second off, I hear that, you know, if you leave your dentures in most of the time, your jaw won't atrophy as much, if that's the right word. Excuse me again. But anyways, I'm going to draw this to a close right now. If you like this video, even if you don't, give it a thumbs up. Share it on social media. Subscribe for more repentless content. This is Donald the Repentless, signing off.